Hello everyone, my name is June Simpson. Today I'm going to be doing an album review on Injustice for All by Metallica. This is my favourite Metallica album and one of my favourite albums of all time, so I thought I'd just do a little album review of it. Start off, it has one of the most iconic album covers I can imagine. It's so different to all of the album covers, especially the three that came before this. And I love the back of it as well. It has some beautiful pictures of the band. Obviously, this is the album that came out right after the original bassist Cliff Burton died while they were on tour. Yeah, and there's a song that's a tribute to him that I'll get to. Alright, so, let's get to the track list. On side A, we have Blackened and Injustice for All, the title track. On side B, we have Eye of the Beholder and One. On side C, we have The Shortest Straw, Harvester of Sorrow, and The Frayed Ends of Sanity. And on side 4 we have To Live Is To Die and Dyer's Eve. So, let's just get into it. We start the album with what's close to being my favourite Metallica song, Blackened. This is the heaviest opener they've ever had in my opinion. It's so just, the guitar riff is, when I first heard this, absolutely blew me away. It was the heaviest thing I'd ever heard when I first heard this album. And the thing that sticks out most on this album is the drumming. Like, there's a part near the middle of this song where the drums are in a different key the drums are in a different time signature to the guitar, which just really confusing when you hear it, but it's so cool. And I love the breakdown section of this, it's amazing, I love it so much. And on the last track of side A, we have the title track, Injustice for All. This starts off with just a clean guitar piece until we get one of the best guitar riffs I've ever heard. It's just so pummeling, just like this entire album. It's amazing. And James's vocals on this album are amazing. However, sadly, as many people know, Lars Ulrich completely cut out Jason Newsted's bass in it. No clue why, I guess he just didn't like it, but yeah. I think Jason actually does a really good job because someone actually found the old bass recording, which I absolutely love. It turned out that he also actually wrote the riff to Blackened. Real shame because I love Jason, he's awesome. And also love James's vocals as well. And that perfectly ends side 1. On to side 2, we start off with one of the most underrated songs they've ever put out, Eye of the Beholder. This song is just purely amazing. It's one of the groovier songs they've made, especially in the early career. I love the chorus to this one, and especially James's vocals on this. It's one of the more forgettable songs on the album, but I love it more. I love this whole album more than anything. It's easily my favourite Metallica album. And next we get into the last track of the first disc, and one of the best tracks I've ever heard in my whole life, One. This is one of the best songs I've ever heard. Should I say one of the best songs I've ever heard? Anyway, it just starts off so slow for the majority of the song, but like halfway through it just goes into an amazing guitar solo, and then the drums really kick in. Like, this was the first time in my life I ever heard double bass drums, which is my favourite thing to ever hear on the drums. I just find it so cool and ancient that right. Lars is such a good drummer in this song, especially at the end. The concept of this song is absolutely horrific. James got the idea of this song for the film Johnny Got His Gun, which is about a young soldier who almost dies on the battlefield. He's on life support, so it said that he can't live nor die, he's just having to sit in the girl, just thinking to himself in his own head, which this whole song's about, which is just heartbreaking, like a lot of their ballads are. Yeah. And also, this has one of the best guitar solos at the end I've ever heard. It's so good. And with that, absolutely pummeling you, yeah, it's disc 1. On disc 2 we start off with The Shortest Straw. This is one of the most confusing guitar riffs I've ever heard. It's so just weird and nothing that they've expected from Metallica, but I love it so much and I really wish they played this more often. Yeah, I can't remember ever hearing this one live, sadly. Really good song. And also, all of the songs here are really long, like, yeah, the shortest song on the album is the final track, which is 5 minutes and 13 seconds, which is awesome. And the song that comes before it's the longest, which I'll get to shortly. Anyway, after The Shortest Straw, we get to Harvester of Sorrow, one of the darkest songs they've ever made. Essentially, it's pretty much about a guy getting drunk and shooting his family. Cheery stuff. And James has so much passion in this song, it's absolutely amazing. I love the drumming as well on this. Lars is such a good drummer, it's unbelievable. And also, Kirk is such a good guitarist along with James. Kirk's lead guitar skills are absolutely amazing. And with that, we move on to the last track in side C, The Three Days of Sanity. This is, in my opinion, the most underrated song of the album. I love the chorus in this one, it's very just... it's amazing. I don't even know what this one's about, but I love it so much. This one's always been one of my favourites, just because of James' vocals. And also, I love the guitar in the bridge section, and the guitar solo is amazing as well. Can't get enough of this song. And with that amazingly ending, we end side C. Right, so now on to the final side with only 2 songs to spare. We start off with To Live Is To Die, which is the longest song on the album at 9 minutes and 48 seconds, just barely beating the title track, which has 9 minutes and 45 seconds. Anyway, To Live Is To Die is the instrumental of the album, and it was a tribute to their first bassist, Cliff Burton, who died while touring with them in 86 or 7, can't remember, but this is one of the most beautiful songs they've ever made, and I can't get enough of it. It's just so amazing, beautiful. And the acoustic guitar in this song is one of the most gorgeous pieces of music I've ever heard. Can't get enough of this song, and it also has one of my favourite electric guitar riffs. So cool, and also has some bits of poetry that Cliff wrote. Yeah, love this song, absolute masterpiece. And finally we get to possibly one of the fastest songs they've ever made, Dyer's Eve, the final song on the album. This song had a lot of mystery about it, because no one actually really knew what the guitar riff even was. They couldn't tell if it was 2 strings or 1, which is really cool. Anyway, this might be the fastest song on the whole album. Maybe. Back when I really got into Metallica, this was my favourite Metallica song, and it still is one of my favourites. Love this song so much, it's unbelievable. And the drumming in this one is absolutely amazing as well, especially with the double bass, just like with Blood. And with that absolutely blasting its way through the album, that ends the album. Overall, this is easily my favourite Metallica album, and I highly recommend it to anyone. My 3 favourite songs on the album are Blackened, 1, and To Live Is To Die. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!
Mama, what is this?